In the Westphalian concept of order, European statesmen came to identify security with a balance of power and with restraints on its exercise. In Russia's experience of history, restraints on power spelled catastrophe. Russia's failure to dominate its surroundings, in this view, had exposed it to the Mongol invasions and plunged it into its nightmarish time of troubles, a 15-year dynastic interregnum before the founding of the Romanov dynasty in 1613, in which invasions, civil wars, and famine claimed a third of Russia's population. The Peace of Westphalia saw international order as an intricate balancing mechanism. The Russian view cast it as a perpetual contest of wills, with Russia extending its domain at its face to the absolute limit of its material resources. Thus, when asked to define Russia's foreign policy, the mid-17th century Tsar Alexei's minister Naschoshin offered a straightforward description, expanding the state in every direction, and this is the business of the Department of Foreign Affairs. This process developed into a national outlook and propelled the one-time Duchy of Moscow across the Eurasian landmass to become the world's territorially largest empire in a slow, seemingly irresistible expansionist urge that would remain unabated until 1917. Thus, the American man of letters Henry Adams recorded the outlook of the Russian ambassador in Washington in 1903, by which point Russia had reached Korea. His political philosophy, like that of all Russians, seemed fixed on the single idea that Russia must, by her irresistible inertia, crush whatever stood in her way. When Russia rolled over a neighboring people, she absorbed their energies in her own movement of custom and race, which neither Tsar nor peasant could convert or wished to convert into any Western equivalent. With no natural borders save the Arctic and Pacific Oceans, Russia was in a position to gratify this impulse for several centuries, marching alternately into Central Asia, then the Caucasus, then the Balkans, then Eastern Europe, Scandinavia, and the Baltic Sea, to the Pacific Ocean and the Chinese and Japanese frontiers, and for a time during the 18th and 19th centuries across the Pacific into Alaskan and Californian settlements. It expanded its year by an amount larger than the entire territory of many European states, on average 100,000 square kilometers annually from 1552 to 1917.